There you go. Almost there. Okay.
Yes.
Synchronized.
Okay, great. How are you?
I had something yesterday, last night, that was starting to brew, and then I figured a couple Guinnesses didn't make it better.
Yeah,
and
they rarely do in the long term.
Yeah.
Having everything recorded.
And then
In the short term.
I just did not sleep very well as a result, and so.
Hey, I also didn't sleep well.
Yeah.
What happened actually?
Just stomach something.
Sick?
Old age. Yeah.
No, sick or...
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
You're not that old.
No, you know
You're so
what
useful.
I'm pretty old.
You're not that old.
could have happened? You know what could have happened? I think. I also noticed we went to a pub. We came directly.
You noticed that you went to the pub?
Yeah.
Can't have been that bad.
You don't have
A good first.
that kind of period in between
Yeah.
to go to.
Let's say I was way worse than what I had at the pub yesterday. Dessert.
Yeah.
But the pub you had 2 Guinnesses, or if
Yeah,
2,
2.
maybe 1.
I think 2.
Nothing. But basically.
No. So, old age will do this to you.
You know what?
No, but I was.
we were
It's something,
joking,
some bug, whatever. I hope nobody else has anything.
Ramesh was mentioning it.
Yes.
Like you remember in the keynotes about Indian food, spicy food.
Right.
And if you take wine, and you and I had a discussion before.
Yeah.
Shall we have wine or not? You
All
said
right.
no. Did you take wine?
I had a tiny bit of wine after.
So that's something that you shouldn't do, according to Ramesh.
What is that thing you should?
But there were other people that had more wine than
Then
me.
you should have some tea.
I should have some tea.
Then we're making.
Yes,
Just red wine and just
I should have some tea.
No.
Tea and toast,
He
actually,
was joking.
just with butter.
Before he started measuring
Would
what
be-
happens to the body. Bjorn, am I remembering his keynote right?
Yeah, I think so.
Before he started measuring what happens to the body, you know, like sleep and everything.
Yeah.
He didn't notice that if he takes Indian food, especially the spicy ones,
Right.
and then take, for example, a glass or 2 of wine, then he sleeps well.
Right.
Yeah, entire night, you know, like
Good morning,
he was
sunshine.
mentioning, how his sleep pattern was impacted totally, you know.
There might still be breakfast.
I thought how was saying that
this
he's
thing
gonna
is-
cook at 9 and we're gonna eat at 10.
Crazy! Good
Ah.
morning!
And it is past 10.
We recorded
Quite a bit. So we.
Don't worry, you haven't missed the workshop. It starts at
There is
half
a
past.
food thing there.
Food thing there.
Control if we recorded your preference correctly. Control
You want the steak, right?
Yes.
There's the list there.
I really thought that there are 2 N's in her name. On and on.
Oh, it doesn't say anything for me. I have to add it.
Yeah, so... No, I'm gonna add. What do you want? Steak.
Yeah.
We thought, but I thought it's better to
Yeah.
ask you.
Yeah.
And 1 sausage.
So change my thing to steak. So I guess it's easy, right?
Yeah. It would have been easy yesterday.
Some slightly blackened white pudding.
You know what? I didn't want anybody to feel pressured, so that's why I made a list. But we still went with the dictatorial decisions on a starter and a dessert. So this is starter.
Yeah. Oh, starter.
Crispy chicken goujons to share,
Only
and then apple pie.
orange juice, which is still
I'm fine.
strong.
Yeah, good. All good.
Yes. Hold on, orange juice.
He's not getting the hint.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
Well,
He's had this glass of orange juice standing there for like 2 hours.
ah,
Why this wasn't this didn't open.
Oh,
They put something there that prevented that.
thank you, Mama.
it didn't close or?
No, the tap didn't open
Oh.
because they put some things here that prevented the door from opening.
I see.
In my case, I also think I went to toilet. I don't know how many times tonight.
Okay.
Because we came here.
Hmm.
So first we got like, what did I get? 2, 3 Guinnesses? 2, 3? No, I don't know.
Maybe 3.
2, 3?
2 or 3, maybe 3. I think you may have had more extra.
And then here,
Yeah.
I came, we took lots of water. Then I went to room, had a bottle of water also. Put water. And then you know you go to sleep.
That's it.
And then
Yeah,
every
yeah.
hour and a
Right.
half it starts.
Right. So we also have some really wonderful weather. In other news, I could hear it banging on my window.
Yeah, I was thinking earlier. Oh, maybe we should go outside before it starts to rain, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
and it feels like this kind of almost
think
horizontal rain.
we missed our chance.
Yes. So it's probably a good thing that Klaus and I went walking
Yes.
on the first day.
You had yes.
Because
you
we actually
probably
caught-
hit the one window where this was.
Exactly. It was only slightly wet on the way back.
Yeah. We found another mug.
Bernard, this one is yours, style.
What's the coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I put this how I turn it?
No. You can drink coffee without it, even if it sounds strange, but
This was really no.
Rum kokos. It's
no, it's not.
it
what
can be used as coffee augmentation.
But I didn't.
I assume it can.
Not yet.
Anything can.
Room cocktails for breakfast. Does that contain some alcohol?
No, I think.
No, I think they're
not alcohol.
yeah.
No.
Some serious levels.
I think most rum is actually alcohol free.
Yeah. Rum is alcohol free, like vegan bacon.
Yes.
Unclouded.
I mean, this is like this amount.
Yeah. Sure, but still, I mean,
Who
I'm
knows?
fine with coffee.
If it's a straw, then you know that kind of small bowl.
Yeah, I don't know whether there's probably still some spirit in that ball. I mean, normally when you cook with things, it evaporates and you just get the flavor. But this one is since it's closed inside, possibly it's a closed container. Possibly.
You kind of taste it, you feel that
Yeah, exactly.
it's going on.
Yeah.
I think, Werner, that you are gonna like coffee. Klaus was objecting to the amount of coffee in
He says it's too strong, or?
when we were pouring. He was like,
Yeah.
oh my god, why do you put so much?
I like it. Yeah. It's
Oh my god, Stefan, why do you put in so much? I was like, Werner does it.
How I would do it, yeah.
Oh.
Well, you bought so much coffee. Might as well use it. Yeah, but it's still rain.
Excuse me.
It looked like it might have been hail for a bit.
Okay. Right.
Insulting and
Probably. No, it's still rain.
I think it's still raining.
So
Oh,
without ground.
It's looking like sleet. I would say it's starting to look a little bit white.
But when we're gonna say
Yeah.
much, that something is kind of just.
So I haven't.
There would have been such a nice view if the render distance wasn't artificially
Yeah.
Right.
used. Somebody's saving memory out there.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't need to see that far.
Let's simplify this picture
Nothing to see there.
into a few blotches of
Yeah.
vague color,
Yeah. Memory is expensive.
compression. Yep. No, it's quite a nice view.
So no playing ball in the garden then.
Is the forecast the same tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Right.
We have a ball.
Yeah.
We specifically got the ball
Oh, to go outside?
to play with outside.
Okay.
I don't think that's happening.
It's not
Also, I'm not sure if it was ever inflated.
right.
It came uninflated. Apparently, that wasn't planned.
Yeah. So as full of hot air as we might be, it might be hard to get it inside the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
This is also not the best of football fields, let's say.
yeah, but we're also not the best of football players, so
No, well, you have to speak for yourself.
I do.
Yeah. I'm not the best either, but you know, so I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Iceland we have the expression of putting your boots on a shelf when you retire from football.
Okay.
And so I played like hobby in Iceland. I played in what was then the 4th division, now would be called the 3rd division. Played 8 games, I think, in 2 seasons, scored a couple of goals, and so I played a little bit. And then in the US there was these intramural competitions, and turned out, because we were a very international department, we actually had some pretty good footballers.
Okay.
So in the first season we were playing in the B League, I think like it was like 9-on-9 or something like this, and we basically brushed everybody aside, and we won the B League, and you know, I'd been playing attack, but there was a lot of attack, so eventually the captain, who turned out to be Icelandic, said, well, you know, we were 0-0 in the final, said, you know, well, Bjorn, I can't put you on attack, but why don't you play defense, which I'd never done. And you know, the second half, 20 minutes, we won 4-0. The other team got past me once, way on the other side, and then I still blocked the goal, and I set up 2 goals. So after that, I was called the Bjorn again defender.
Okay. Well,
And after that, I only played defense.
fair enough.
But going back, you know, since then I had like 5 years of let's call it a career of intramural competitions. You know, 38,000 students, and so, you know, we had some fun, but not great. And then at the end, when we were packing, you know, I had my 2 suitcases, getting ready to go. The shoes did not really fit, and they were really stinky, so I put them on a shelf, took my suitcases and walked out the door, and retired from football.
Fair enough. And they're still there.
There's presumably either they have been thrown out, or the house has been burned down.
Declared
Exactly.
declared a hazard zone.
Hazard zone. Exactly.
Never to be entered again.
Yeah. And then I think I've kicked the ball about, you know, aside from warming up for volleyball, I kicked the ball about 2 times.
Okay.
So like one time I went for an actual football exercise, and just to think, would it be nice to play with some, you know, colleagues? And one of them kicked me so often that I decided it would not be nice. I think like 10 times.
Misunderstood the assignment.
10 times in 1 hour. I was the only one he kicked. And he claimed it was because of where I am from the country, but I don't know.
Oh, is there like
I don't know.
Icelandic rivalry?
You know, that was his best excuse, let's say.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like the north side versus the south side.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah. Or the you know, the edge of nowhere versus, you know, the edge of somewhere.
The other edge of nowhere.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was kind of
debate of.
it was an interesting experience.
Heated debates about one's favorite volcano or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are the volcanoes doing these days? Anything interesting?
So I actually haven't checked whether it's still ongoing. There was one that started.
I mean, there was quite some activity starting before CBMI.
Yes. And then it ended just before CBMI, and then another started. So it started before I went to Greece, so which would be about 2 weeks ago. I think. You should add. Yeah, so about 2 weeks ago. And
Okay.
last I checked, it was still ongoing, but I am not sure.
Okay.
So that's
So
the
it's not
10th.
affecting
That's the
any
10th
flight
in a
plans so
sequence
far?
of no, because these are all small lava eruptions,
Okay.
not having nothing to do with any kind of water. Generally speaking, you get problems when it's underwater or under glacier.
Or ash clouds.
Yeah, but that's more common if it's under glacier, I believe.
Okay.
So and then quite a lot of the volcanoes are that way.
So, but you're not expanding the islands.
No,
Right.
no. I mean, it's always expanding, right?
Yeah, sure. What I mean,
And then gradually,
one failed swoop. That's it.
gradually, getting shorter on one end and the middle is expanding. So, like in the end, it
No,
will
I'm
all
sure-
be
but
the
I'm-
same
but
county.
I'm sure there's like one politician saying, "Look, we have a lot of immigration, so we're making more room. Look at our great policy. Vote for us."
No, nobody has ever been that creative.
Well,
Like the most
it's
creative,
not trying hard enough.
most creative slogan that we had was a really old party that it was a middle party, so it used to be sort of a default vote. If you were a little bit fed off with your wing, then you would kind of migrate to them. And then their slogan was like, "Why not just vote for us?" It worked.
If you have nothing better to
It
do.
really worked.
Uh-huh.
They got a really good election based on the slogan.
Sure.
A few years ago.
Okay.
They got pretty decimated this time around, so happily. We just had an election, by the way.
Okay.
So last weekend.
Okay.
And probably the most radical change that I recall ever.
Okay. From what to what?
So it's hard to tell because we have so many political parties. But let's say Social Democrats
Which I
now,
would argue is a good
it's
You want more of them.
to an extent.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have 63 people and we have 6 political parties. And there was
But
like
six
3.
is not
I
that
think there
many.
were 3 that didn't get anybody into Congress because they were too small, basically. So they were
6 is
below.
not that many.
Yeah, but it's So it depends on the distribution. Basically, if I think it's really good to not have a single party in power.
Yes.
3 can be unwieldy.
But
And
they also
the
they
problem
also
is
do-
if you don't think there are more than 2 actually decent parties, then you're also in trouble, right?
Well, but that's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
If different people think
Sure.
different parties are
Yeah, yeah.
decent, but
No,
if you
no,
only
yeah,
have
I'm
the
with that.
2, then you
Yeah.
say, well, I don't like that one,
Yeah, yeah.
and I
No,
don't
I-
like
I-
that one either, but I like that one slightly less. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
I
vote
think
for
I
the
think
other
the
one.
I think the binary system is the worst. Yes, I agree with you on this. Yeah, no. So I think. Yeah, I think 6 is a reasonable number. But basically, so there's this old kind of conservative called Independent Party, which has been gradually shrinking, and they always shrink a little bit less than what people think. So they win every election because they shrink less than what was expected of them. So they've been going down in election after election, but they won all of them.
Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
sure.
Sure. That I was
if
explaining to my young son. It's like, you always find your point of reference. If it's the last, poll done before
Could
the
have
election.
been worse.
Yeah, it could have been worse. Exactly.
Oh, nice weather again.
Yes.
It's like Iceland beating, I think, Cyprus 1-0 and not being at the bottom of the of the qualification group and fans singing "We are not the worst."
Oh, that's what we do often at Eurovision.
Yeah.
Even the Germans are still behind us.
Yeah. Yes. But then
We finally got over that one year where Switzerland got
Yeah,
0
now-
points
now-
across
Right.
the board.
You have it in Basel, right?
Yeah.
But it's going to be in Basel.
And you
yes.
accepted
Yeah.
paying for it, I read.
The city is going to pay for it,
Yes.
which is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume they're gonna make it back in taxes on tourists and stuff,
Yeah.
but
No, you have to pay. It'll cost.
yeah, but I mean it's fine because
Yeah.
they have this big event center thing that
Yeah.
has
If you
been being renovated for years
Right,
and years
right.
and years, and it's
Yeah.
way over budget and way behind schedule, and now they finally have a proper forcing function.
Yeah.
No, it
Right.
needs to be done.
Right.
You
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a positive thing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but to finish the parliament story, I think basically there was a shift of like 24 people.
Out.
So I'm like, if you add the pluses and the minuses for all the parties, it's 24 out of 63.
Okay.
So that's a fairly fair number of changes.
Okay. So over a third.
And I think the odds-on favorite for the government will not include any of the old government parties.
Okay.
So one of them actually disappeared from Congress
Okay.
after 100 years of some kind of history.
Okay.
You know, not well, I mean the name changes, but let's say
Okay.
left green.
Interesting. The left greens
Yes.
disappeared.
They weren't so left and they weren't so greens, but
Okay.
they're still called left greens. Mostly fairly conservative.
Well, depends on what the other greens are.
Yeah, well, there's no greens left.
There's not only no left greens, but no greens left.
No greens left. Yeah. Yes. Now I'm gonna. Your tea is ready, Luca?
It probably has been ready for quite a while. It's gonna be
Yes.
long tea.
Yes, good. I think
I think it's done, right? The coffee.
the coffee is supposed to be good, in as if you like strong. There you go.
There's still breakfast left if someone wants.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, I forgot the curry for this lunch in the other house. Where are they?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I forgot your curry. Curry still in the other house.
So Bjorn,
Yeah.
I got the okay from Gilby that he will be judge.
Okay, good.
So can I invite you also for the briefing, or
Yeah, do it.
I
yeah.
send out the doodle. If you can
Yeah.
wait, then okay, it's fine. But
So when is the briefing?
I will send out the doodle
Okay.
for today
Right.
for next week.
Okay.
For briefing end of next week and the dry run in the last week.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, great.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm trying to convince Stefan to come
To Japan.
to Japan. You know, let's see what happens.
Because I just got a question because we cited CPMI paper in the journal paper, and I was asked whether it's published. Do you have an idea when it will be published?
Oh no, I have no idea about the special issue now.
No, not the
No,
special issue.
oh right. Yeah. Okay, so I will
No, I know the special
do that when I get back. I've done some preparations, but
Okay, the special issue is a special case. I
Yeah.
also last year I just did reassignment a few years today, so
right.
we have
Yes.
most papers already either in the second round or
Okay.
rejected.
Yeah.
But there is still some that
Okay.
where
Right.
the first round of reviews is still dragging
Right.
on.
Right. No, it's
You have any idea of the M top?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
BMI 2023?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So
I think one of the paper my student he submitted almost a year, I think.
I know it's almost done, and this is now with a. I have now an accepted third reviewer.
There's no
who I
artist-
know
no
will
artist name?
complete it. Yes.
I don't know.
So
Yeah.
expect the results
That's nice.
very soon.
Yes.
It's really
somebody has
I guess, yeah,
skills.
I have
Yeah.
two reviews kind of quick.
Apparently steaks are not in season. What? What?
Are not in season.
Okay. Steaks are always in season.
What?
Off-season steak.
We have ordered chicken goujons for 11 for starters,
Yeah.
because Ali wants them.
Chicken.
We have
Goujon.
goujons.
Red chicken.
Breaded chicken deep fried. Very healthy. Yes. Then we have ordered 11 steaks. Their cooking style to be decided tomorrow at 7:30. Then we have ordered 11 apple pies.
11 apple pie.
He may have picked that up wrongly, but I don't think he did.
11 portions of apple pie.
Each get an apple pie. Which you probably get for the same price in those stores if you wanted to.
Souvenir home.
The souvenir salmon is going to be tomorrow, or Friday earlier. Tomorrow is salmon day, right? Today's Thursday.
Wait, what did you just say?
Yes, 2 days Thursday. Salmon day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Apparently we identify the days based on the foods we're
Hot
eating.
day,
Today
curry
is
day,
chicken
salmon
curry
day.
day and shacking, lacking, walking, bed, rusty. Not even close. Not even close.
Deteriorating.
You're not even trying.
Oh wow.
European soccer.
Well, this is Ali. Okay.
It's I didn't do it, but I approve it.
There's so much coffee in there.
Yes,
You bought so much coffee.
you can always water it, but you can't make it stronger.
Anyone got this off?
Oh shit.
Make a new one, please. Or you can just fill up this jug with water and then.
Yeah.
Nice. They have drinking coffee. More kind of coffee you would usually drink. There's also tea. Tea is also very strong. You know, in Ireland we use one tea bag for a teapot. Here I saw definitely there were 3 tea bags together. Yes.
One thing,
Also, they were in there way too long because they had to stop them. Oh, so it was stream tea.
It's a proper tea.
The weather is kind of predicted. It's always kind of a bit better in the morning, and then you have this heavy rain starting
Okay.
mid-morning, and then
Look at this Galway weather.
it's
Right.
better in the
Hey, real Galway weather.
Which means probably we have a chance on Saturday that we are in Dublin by the time it gets really bad here.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the rain?
Staying in an airplane.
In this weather.
Have you ever seen the rain? On a sunny day.
Have you ever seen the rain?
Yes.
I mean, look
It's
at
right
that.
there.
Right.
Sunny day. Almost. Well, I'm sure it's sunny somewhere.
I know. Ways I wonder.
So we're gonna release the soundtracks separately.
Shining down like water.
That's easy, it's just first string. Everything else does not go like that.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain?
Well,
Sunny day.
sausages may not last until tomorrow. We want to do another
Are you winning? No, I'm just practicing.
You're practicing
Yeah.
against the AI.
I'm not even sure if there's a second player, but
You're not even sure if there's a second player. So you win by default.
I'm just practicing. It was a victory overlay in the beginning. I don't know why. Maybe the other player is resigned. Yeah.
Klaus, what are you playing?
StarCraft 2.
Oh. I mean, you realize there has to be a second player somewhere.
Yeah, but maybe he gave
Not
up.
necessarily.
Oh, are you playing campaign?
There might have been a second player at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
When you realised there was a camera on him.
2 cameras.
That's not how this
3
game works.
cameras. 4 cameras.
What is this?
Oh,
What do you mean?
there are 4 cameras. Not cameras.
That's
No, that's fine.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
What game is this?
StarCraft 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
I want to know.
That's not
Local multiplayer.
No. It's online multiplayer.
But does it support local? It does support local.
Yes.
It does support local multiplayer.
No, it does support. Yeah.
Do you want to play it?
How long does it take to download?
Not that long.
Yeah, it would be interesting. We could play against.
Oh look, Bjorn is doing an art.
10 years.
Something. I'm not sure it deserves that title, but it's something.
An art?
Huh?
I'll just press that great button.
Nuôi giải ra.
Nice and cozy to be sitting in here reading a book.
This is the small
Me too. I thought
They said on Monday this was going to be a small inspection. It must have been a very boring decade. Minus 13. Minus 13 what? Degrees Celsius. What?
in Dublin it's gonna be like
But we have plus 12 yesterday, right?
Minus 30 degrees and a storm like this.
Yeah.
So basically you get cold water whipped in your face that freezes instantly.
Yes. That's why we
Good
from
fun.
Scotland.
Yeah, the forecast is still stormy until Saturday. And it's 100%.
So we have the album, we have the art gallery. Hey,
Mhm.
you're really productive.
40 degrees today, 30 tomorrow.
So there's that picture over there is really quite nice. It's not signed, but it's also
By whom is it?
I don't know because it's not signed. But we could probably look up that video to figure
We
out.
will never know.
Yeah, exactly.
Artist unknown.
Oh, you're saying that. Yes.
But I guess that can be a.
Just get a leftover.
Okay, but that looks nice.
Third hand reading.
I don't know.
And the cameras. Now you all know how long I take.
That was by accident. You have to ignore this one.
You know, yesterday when I was reading,
Well, let's see if I can ignore it. Yes, I can make a taller mountain.
I was laughing, playing some game.
Oh yeah, that's very loud behind you. Yeah. That's true.
That's still
But that's why I have the fairy tale, so it's the everything
Well-
already.
I bet you reading keeps falling on my head. A reminder, everybody has done some cooking. Yes. Everybody has done some cleaning. Yes. I hope so. Has everybody done the reading experiment?
Yes.
No.
not everybody.
Who hasn't?
And you have to read out loud.
No.
That's the next one. Read a book, read aloud. Christmas tree is done. Has everybody made noise on the guitar?
It's signed. As art should be.
It's a. Who has done laundry and who wants to do laundry?
But this one is just so much better. Like, that's really
Who has
nice.
played the wooden block tower game?
Me, I played it. I played
What, how do you play it? I mean, I build a tower.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
No, without throwing it over.
The real one. The real one. Okay. So play with Bjorn.
So that's where you stack things up and then you have to pull out.
Yeah. I like
This
it,
one
I
will
like
be
it.
really challenging because the blocks are really different sizes.
And And the more they fall down, the more they actually fall. They lose their.
The cheaper the blocks, the more interesting the game.
Yes.
Okay.
So I played it once. Do I play it again or not?
I will play with somebody.
We can play the double stacked version, the extra high version.
The reading task anyway.
All right.
It's just good for you to do.
Let's.
Okay, yeah.
Cards. Everybody's played a game of cards.
Yes.
Right? Of some
Multiple
sort.
ones.
Proper poker. Yes. Has everybody played Buckaroo?
What is that?
What is that?
Oh, this one.
Buckaroo. Everybody played proper poker?
I lost at poker. I guess that counts.
Yes. Connect 4. Has anybody managed to beat on and on playing Connect 4?
Once, yes, once.
Has everybody played darts?
Yeah.
Everyone.
You're not gonna move them now.
The long game is if you stand by the wall there and then you try to hit.
Has everybody done some drawing on the paper?
I don't.
Drawing.
Did you do this one?
We have drawn.
That is quite nice.
We have lots of drawing pens. Yes. Has everybody managed to do some writing? Writing.
Writing. I didn't know that was a task, but we can do it.
Shopping list counts probably.
Shopping list.
That's writing.
Paper airplane.
Yes.
Everybody made paper airplane.
Yes, yes.
Origami something.
No, not yet.
Has everybody taken part in the happy quiz?
Yeah.
Off sorts,
Happy quiz.
as part of a team, let's say.
Yes.
I still need to do some
And
research.
Uno card game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fine, we're almost there.
Buckaroo.
Buckaroo is in here. I'll show you what the coffee's still making.
Okay.
Where are you
My next call.
All right.
Today is.
Okay.
Okay,
Colin.
Buckaroo.
Drawing pen.
So you have to stack as much on top before
Hang
it.
everything off the Buckaroo before he books. And if you make a mistake,
All right.
he books.
Uh-huh.
And probably ideally out of the box. If it gets completely full and he hasn't booked yet, you gotta take them off and go again.
Oh.
His tail is that. Okay, there you go.
So right.
But it should be a game of 2 people.
Aha. Stefan. No, I lost him.
Right. And then this is your hanging implement. Although apparently they both go the same way.
Uh-huh.
Now, off you go. That's it. We have to play against somebody.
Who's playing against me?
Ali,
I'm doing origami.
Yep. Good.
somebody needs to play Buckaroo. I'll play Buckaroo. While the coffee's making. Just one game, then I'm going to have to
Just the one.
eat the coffee.
Just the one.
Just the one.
So, but we have to be opposite each other, right? So, all right.
So we just put stuff on the thing on.
Yes, perfect. Oh no, you're still here. I had this as a child. It seems much more.
Where did this go?
On the head.
On the head.
I need to see
If it
that
falls
in
off, you
Buckaroo
lose.
for inspiration.
Right.
Let's draw a
Just ram it on there, right? There you go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, risky. Risky. Risky.
Dropping things is risky.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'm
Hey.
so good.
I invented the new style.
It's not for, I think I'm not done it.
You're pointing
I
up.
don't know, maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, very, very high up.
Now you gotta take them off one by one.
That's
Well,
Then you have to find somewhere for it. That's the problem.
that is a problem. Oh my god.
Yesterday we screwed something.
Is that a way?
Okay, now
Yeah.
one at a time. Take them off. Keep going until someone.
Ah, so your turn then.
Ooh.
Perfect. Oh man, jeez, you make me really.
We do have glue, right?
We have glue for.
You should not
the
need
planes.
glue for origami, right?
No, it's like, you would need some glue.
Sorry?
Yeah, you would need some glue.
So you go all the way down to the saddle, or
Yeah,
Leave the
it's
saddle on and then
origami.
go again.
So, what's Buckaroo?
This
Yeah.
is Buckaroo.
You're looking
Now,
at it.
The fact that you've managed to get them all on means you have to start playing a speed game.
All right.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay.
Let's count to
Come on,
three.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Too slow, too slow, too slow. What the heck?
Ah,
Oh,
sorry.
no, come on, faster, faster, faster. That's a disgrace. You're a disgrace.
Oh,
Game
God.
of Buckaroo.
What is
Calm
this?
down.
What is
One,
that?
two,
Come on,
three.
come on, come on, come on.
2, 1.
Come on.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Off.
Is
Off.
this a joke or a real?
No, no.
Yes, this one was good.
Carly's going to be
Wait a
a
second.
great coach. You're
All right. On.
You're a disgrace to the game of Buckaroo.
I think there's something wrong with the horse.
What's the point?
I think the horse got stuck. I think
What's the point of the game?
I don't know.
the last one to put something on before it bucks.
No, okay, that wasn't actually set up properly.
And how long does it take to spring?
It's immediate.
Okay.
Okay, now it's going to work faster.
All right.
But it
Okay.
still has to be a fast game.
Right, right.
All right. Okay.
Okay. No, it has to be. Yeah. Come on, faster, faster, faster. You're a disgrace.
Hey! I won!
What's the point?
What's the point? It's like with a tower falling, right, Stefan? It's like with a tower falling, except the horse is bucking.
Yes.
I don't understand. What is
The last person to put something on that causes it to
Ah.
buck loses.
And how is it made? You have to balance
There's a
something? or-
there's a spring in there, and basically
At a certain point,
It's
go.
Go.
it's not a horse, it's an ass.
It's an ass. Yeah, but right.
Come on, faster, faster, faster.
But we're just
Too stable.
It's too stable.
Too slow.
it can be done.
Maybe children are less careful with them.
We're just good. I think we're good. We're good.
I mean, you have
I think something went down.
Block tower game.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I need to play this one. I didn't play.
No, you have
One out there.
Look, there's a Mikado over there, which is essentially the
Oh.
old school version of this.
Oh, Mikado, I
Oh.
wanna do that one.
But we need a bigger space for this.
Go over there.
All right, Mikado is good.
How do you play it?
This is stupid.
But I will. I will need reading glasses for Mikado.
We throw them like this, like when you cook spaghetti, they go around, and then you have to pull them
You have
one by
to.
one, person by person, without moving anything.
Okay.
Which is very difficult.
You're only allowed
So-
to touch the one
The one that you are pulling
one
out.
at a time.
Yes,
It's amazing game, I think.
it's a good game.
So similar to what we were playing, how do we call it? Wooden tower game?
Yes.
Wooden block tower game.
I think I'm gonna take this for myself.
It needs a fairly clean surface.
Bjorn knows that my knees are a bit fucked up business.
Yes.
I broke it once at a training and he was repeating for an hour, don't play, don't play.
Please stop.
I think I just
There you go.
didn't want to stop. So managed to break a bone, managed to break a cartilage, managed to break meniscus.
So
managed
how did we used to do this? Like this?
Yes.
Ah.
You know when you get
Yeah,
sports
maybe a
injuries
bit
when you're
more
young
twisty.
and you think you can recover from everything, and this is the
Possibly.
one that I will probably never manage
It's
to
been a
solve.
while.
It has the, it's something like the
Oh.
of each.
Oh my god, man. Let me do something. This guy will do it. At least I thought I know.
Still working on the surface. Do you have any sandpaper? Well,
One
you get
went-
one for free.
One went still.
I still go
I don't know the rule. Please go first and then we'll learn.
Yes. Okay. So then just remove.
Okay,
You know
just
what's
get one
this
without
Mikado is
touching
somehow
on
small.
Yes.
Yeah.
Normal Mikado is like
It's a little
bigger
bit,
sticks.
bigger.
Okay, keep going. So seven.
And they're different colors. So
Yes, there's a mechanism.
blue
where-
spiral,
That
Is that a 20? Here, one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue, red, blue. That's 10. Blue, red, blue.
Yeah.
That's 10. Red, blue, red, blue, red. Red, blue. Yeah. That's 5 points. Red, yellow, blue. That's 3. And then red, blue is 2.
Oh my god, this is like complicated.
This is 2. Yeah.
There used to be only 2 types, the expensive one and cheap ones.
Yes.
No, but isn't it you're allowed to take as long as you're not touching another one?
Yeah, totally.
As long as it's not moving another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he took
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
And who have the highest score win.
Yeah, but then. No, but
You keep taking it.
I'll take this back. And then it's your.
No.
You took one, and it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
so
Oh.
it's still your turn.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Milk and sugar.
Nothing.
All right. This is true. I forgot this one. It's been a while.
Try to pick up the sticks one by one with your fingers.
Yes.
Wait, no, man. What are you doing? Bjorn,
What?
No.
we take one by one.
One by one. Okay.
We take one
You
by
don't take all.
one till somebody makes an error.
Okay.
And,
I think that's
makes an error and
a
moves
better
on.
version.
Yeah. One by one, because one person then cleans everything. the first one that plays. Bjorn,
Yeah.
one by one till somebody makes an error and moves
yes,
something.